What's up, homies? It is currently double XP and Gobblegum weekend. On the new map, I'm going to show you a glitch which will allow you to have unlimited Wunderwaffe ammo. Therefore, you can sit in this spot and farm to round 100 plus and level up however many times you would like. First things first, for Death Perception, make sure you have Critical Eye Augment equipped, and for Deadshot Daiquiri, Dead Again. These are both major augments. I'm going to run you through the full setup. I'm going to show you how to upgrade the Raygun Mark II variant and get a Wunderwaffe on very early rounds. I'm also going to do this with no Gobblegums, so anybody can do this. It is very consistent. For the first round, simply get headshots. This is going to maximize your points. You'll want to do this until approximately round 6 or 7. On round 7, you should have a decent amount of points. Make your way over to Shem's Hedge, open up this door, then open up the second one that leads to the mansion. When you get to the arsenal, you can go ahead and upgrade your weapon to the second rarity. This will give you a little bit extra damage. Once you're inside the library, go up the steps and circle all the way around until you get to the zombie that drops the fuse. You can pick this one up before actually going to the elevator. Once you activate the Pack-a-Punch and you're inside the service tunnel, go over to this area and you will find the Casimir device. Then take that Casimir device just behind double tap. There is going to be a window with a canister. Throw the Casimir on the ground where I did. Once it finishes, it is going to give you the empty canister. Then make your way directly across Speed Cola. There is going to be a canister holder. Place it inside and it'll spawn an abomination right in the middle. Have the abomination laser the 3 smaller stones around the perimeter of the circle, and then have the abomination run into them. What we're doing here is we're upgrading the Raygun Mark II. We are going to basically get the upgraded canister before even getting the raygun. This is the most efficient method and you can do this on early rounds so you don't have to struggle later on. Once all 3 stones are glowing and lifted, you'll have to complete the sequence by protecting the portal from the vermin. When the sequence is complete, go back and pick up your canister. It will now be explosive. You can go ahead and get yourself Juggernog. This will help out tons. Then make your way over to the elevator room. Just as you enter, there is going to be a box with a chance inside. Go ahead and pick it up. Just beside Juggernog, there is going to be an area where you can place the lamp, interact with it, and now we'll have to do a quick little game of Simon Says. If you already know how to do this, great, but if you don't, simply interact with the lamp you placed. It is going to flash. Then simply copy the exact pattern that it flashes in 3 different times and it is going to open up the secret door. This is important because we're gonna use this to get a free Wunderwaffe. The basis of this whole video. Progress the game until you reach round 10, go to the mainframe chamber and a lab technician zombie will spawn. Kill it, you'll get a floppy disk. For this step, you'll have to get yourself the raygun. If you don't know how to do it, I'll have a link in the description. Once you've got the code, you can then open up the chamber, kill the doppelgast inside to get the severed arm, and the next step is complete. We have the raygun. Exit the armory, you can go to the crafting table just across, interact with it and you'll upgrade your variant. Then make your way over to the Juggernog area, use the arsenal to put brain rot on your weapon. Go down into the distillery, interact with the computer system with your wonder weapon in your hand and it'll start a sequence. You'll have to kill zombies with this weapon to open up the next door. If you don't want the round to progress, simply kill the zombies that have purple eyes, not orange. We are next going to have to find the bell inside the study. It'll always be found in this room, just in different locations. Simply shatter the glass and pick up the bell. Make your way over to the bar, place the bell on the bar top. When you have a brain rot zombie activated, interact with the bell and that zombie will then climb over and serve you a flask. Pick the flask up, then make your way back down to the distillery. Jump through the portal, there is going to be a pedestal for the ritual. Interact with the pedestal, it will spawn a mangler. Once you kill it, go back to the table and pick the item off the pedestal up. Next, make your way over to the nursery. Underneath this bed there is going to be some clothing. Shoot it with your wonder weapon. You'll see a purple cloud emit and it is going to move to a different location. The first location is right by Elemental Pop. On this chair you will see a purple glowing book. Go ahead and shoot it once, it is going to activate. Now, you'll want to shoot all of the debris that is floating inside the cloud. Once you eliminate all the debris, it is then going to simply show a book, shoot that book, and deliver enough damage so that it starts moving again. Keep doing this until the cloud stops moving, it is going to disappear and move to the next location. The second location can be found just across from the workbench in the spawn room. Do the exact same thing. I would highly recommend using a weapon with a lot of ammo. It doesn't have to be the wonder weapon. Also, if you fail any of these steps by not dealing enough damage, don't worry, simply progress to the next round and you can try it again. Once all the debris is gone, simply shoot the book and you'll know you've done it correctly when the cloud starts moving to a different location. For the third and final cloud, I would highly recommend getting yourself double tap. A lot of people have struggled with this simply because they can't deal enough damage to the third and final phase. If you have to save up some points, kill zombies, go to the next round, and finally get yourself speed cola. This is very important, you'll know why if you try this in game without. The third and final location can be found just by Juggernog. Shoot the book and it is going to begin the third step. For this one, I would also highly recommend using decoys to distract the zombie and try to leave just one. This will allow you to do the step in peace. Until you get to the final book, I would recommend using a weapon with a high fire rate and a lot of ammo. You'll most likely unload the full weapon into this stage. When the final book popped up, I simply switched to my wonder weapon, one shot to the book, and it was all over for it. Finally, make your way down the elevator shaft, look up, you are going to see the purple cloud. Go ahead and shoot it and it is going to drop you the Wunderwaffe DG-2. This is the moneymaker for the strategy. Now, we will have to progress from round 15 to round 25. Just by the double tap perk machine you can stand on this table and all of the zombies will come from just one location. When you have enough points, get yourself quick revive and then get yourself PhD flopper. The reason we get PhD is because if you shoot the Wunderwaffe without it, it is going to damage you. With PhD flopper, you will take no damage from the weapon. Continue farming zombies at this spot until you reach round 25, and the reason we're doing this is because we need Deadshot and Death Perception. When you have enough points you can get Death Perception on the map, however Deadshot Daiquiri must be acquired from the Wunderfizz machine. You can sit at the bottom of the elevator shaft, use your Wunderwaffe now to stun the zombies, it is going to instantly kill all of them. I would also highly recommend pack-a-punching the Wunderwaffe whenever you have enough points. On round 25, if you make your way to the service tunnel, you will see that the Wunderfizz machine will spawn in this location. Get yourself Deadshot Daiquiri and whatever other perks you would like, and now we are ready to farm some mad XP. Make your way back to the bottom of the elevator shaft and this is your new home. You'll want to shoot at the entrance with the Wunderwaffe. There are going to be two main spawn locations. You'll notice that the zombies will continuously frizzle away almost instantly, and you will never run out of Wunderwaffe ammo, and that is because of the augment combination from Deadshot Daiquiri and Death Perception. You'll also hear a sound effect every time you get ammo for the Wunderwaffe, and if you ever get in a tricky situation, you can use a mutant injection to save yourself or simply climb up the zipline that is right beside you. Whenever you get a toxic zombie round, you can simply climb up the zipline, make your way back to the table right by double tap, and finish off the round. This is very easy and very fast because they spawn quick and there's not many of them. At the end of the toxic rounds you are going to get a max ammo, and that is pretty much the basis for farming unlimited XP and Gobblegums. Also, if you haven't hit round 100, this is your chance to do so. I hope this helped you out. If it did, consider subscribing before you go and dropping a like. Have a fantastic day. Peace.